My tale begins with a drive straight northeast from New York City, crossing into Connecticut, following I-95 along the shallow bays on the Connecticut shore, until finally crossing into Rhode Island and landing in Jamestown, 13 miles top to bottom, the same size as Manhattan. Ah yes, Jamestown. As a kid, his father would take him here to fish, and at their local bait store called Zeke's Creek, a map was found on the wall with a big red X on its top left corner. He asked what it meant, and they told him it was the place that dead seals washed ashore. So one morning, watching a sailboat race through a bedroom window, he decided to get those GPS coordinates and head out for Dead Seal Beach. There he is, ready to make history.
Well, I know it's in the gap, but I do, but I don't. And he was looking smart when I see him when I'm close on you. Stop, but you know.
We just got hit with Hurricane Elsa out here on Jamestown, Rhode Island. And I'm walking to a beach that I've heard people speaking about in the years that I've been coming here, called Dead Seal Beach. It's just west of the north end of the island. It's supposed to be a place where all the currents converge. And I don't know, supposedly it's a place where dead seals wash up. So that's where we're headed, a couple miles away.
Brother, what you gonna do with a 9mm and a 3-piece suit? They look at one another, say, hey, motherfucker, who's the fool?
This place is called the Metal Room. Back in the 13 or 1400s, pirates used to come here, and they would stake people out right in that center thing right there. And as the tide rose, they would probably pretty slowly drown. Jamestown is also where I think Blackbeard's treasure is supposed to be buried. I haven't found any of that yet. Look at this thing I just found. It's kind of like waterlogged red. Okay, buddy. It's okay. Finding that volar mole, I think, was pretty cool. This island's been settled forever. You normally never see any kind of wildlife besides some seagulls. So I put him back in the weeds. Hopefully he makes it. He's missing his tail. And here we have one of the last bungalows on the island. Pretty neat. Nice little view. Those fishermen we just passed and their families, that was like one of the only public beaches on this whole island. I think they're from the Azores. They're Portuguese people, but I think they're from an island off Portugal. And there's like, I think the biggest diaspora is right across the bay there in Fall River. It's like on the other side of that green patch. Look, there's the Coast Guard. Probably trying to ruin everybody's day. Anyway, the Azore people, they're like all fishermen. If you go over to like Fall River or up in Providence, they have like the best seafood, like good, the broths are incredible. Anyway, so I think that's what was going on over there.
Give me
behind me, over there, we got Prudence Island, which I have not been to. But supposedly there's a bar all the way out there. And there's like 1,000 people who live out there year round, I think. So I think a kayak trip out there to get wasted might be in order ASAP. Here's a dock that was standing last time I was here. Now it looks like it's being repaired, but that might have gotten ripped up in a hurricane last year. I don't know. We're almost at the north end of the island right now, which means the Moonrise Kingdom House should be coming up soon. Alright, dead ahead is Prudence Island. Then you have this cool island a little bit further away. It's called Hope Island. There's also a Despair Island somewhere. Hope Island is like a bird sanctuary now that I actually paddled to one time. It's probably like a breeding ground for cormorants and lots of seagulls, which roost in like rock crevices like caves, like dinosaurs, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. So we're basically at the north end of the island right now. We're going to start curving around soon. These people are all super rich here and they hire private security to chase you off their beach. So somebody's probably going to be watching me, but fuck them. Take it back. Alright, a little side note here. This island has been inundated with these invasive Asian crabs. They're under everything. Actually, they taste really good if you want to like fry up some oil and throw them in. Here, let's see if we can find some. Here we go. Ow, ow, you fuck, ow. There's a big guy. Here we go. There's one. So these are these little Asian, I think they're called short crabs, but they taste really, really freaking good with some curry. And they're an invasive species that are eating all the baby lobsters around here. So do your part. Don't kill them just to kill them. But throw them in a frying pan and serve them to your family for dinner. That Coast Guard boat behind my ear, that thing's been following me for like half this island. I don't know what the rules are about like walking on these private beaches. Each one of them has a staircase basically that goes up to like somebody's private ass mansion. They're probably only here like twice a year, so maybe they're worried about me breaking in and robbing these people, which wouldn't be the worst idea. Alright, we'll see what happens with this cop, man. Alright, I'm almost at the Moonrise Kingdom House. For those of you who are too young or maybe don't remember, they used to make movies that told stories and had heart and were fun and creative and weren't just gigantic pieces of CGI shit. And Moonrise Kingdom was one of the best. And I finally found the Moonrise Kingdom House, so I'll try to sneak a picture of it when I get a lot closer. Here she comes, and she is a beauty. we go. Looks like an old lighthouse, I guess. But whoever does the Wes Anderson movies did a great job. There's that beautiful view of Hope Island out there. This is pretty cool. This is like a old shipmaking thing, probably, where they make little boats and then I guess sail them down here to launch them. It's pretty neat. These tracks look very old. This is pretty cool. There's an old kiln right here, some kind of like Indian kiln, I think. Look at that. It's pretty neat. Let's take a look inside.
You're drinking 40s in the backyard in the middle of the day. You wanna have a conversation? Well, I got nothing left to say. You caught me sneaking out the back door in the middle of the night. I'm always looking for a good time. You're always looking for a fight. Motorcycle boyfriend. Motorcycle boyfriend. Motorcycle boyfriend. Let me right out of my heart.
Alright, so now we're around the north end of the island, working our way southish, I guess. We should be on Dead Seal Beach in like maybe another 20 minutes, so like probably 3 miles, I guess. So we'll see what happens. It'd be very cool to find a mound of dead seals, though. Well, living seals would be better, I guess. But. Alright, so just coming over those rocks right there, I got to Dead Seal Beach. So this stretch from here to that point is where the GPS coordinates say these dead seals are going to be. See what happens. So I didn't find any dead seals on Dead Seal Beach, but it was beautiful anyway. We had a huge storm last night, which I thought might wash up some dead seals, but maybe it washed away the dead seals. The good news is, though, that I found a dock with a sketchy-ass ladder, so now I don't have to walk 12 miles back to my in-laws' house up the beach. I'm definitely not allowed to do this, so let's see where this thing leads. Hopefully I don't get arrested.
So glad you know my name. It's all my friends. So glad you left. It's just me and you.
so I made it out. There's a keep out sign on that thing, so definitely not supposed to be here. 3 deer ticks later, we're all good. So I didn't find any seals. Could have been there. I don't know. Weird place. I heard Jamestown was never where Indians lived, but where they buried all their dead. And I'm sure many of their graves were disturbed building all these mansions out here. So until next time.
You know I'm drinking, you can smell it on my breath. Leaving California cause I ain't got nothing left. So I'll take 9 shots of you, cause that's what you drive me to. Put on my backpack, I think I'm heading east. Hey Mr. Can you spare $1, please, for my disease? Till you catch me out here stranded and I'm broken on the street.